Good evening, teacher. Good evening, Ulysses. Today, I will ask you to submit homework for day 6. I'm reading the book, Think and Courage. Chapter 1, Introduction. The man who thought his way into partnership with Thomas A. Edison truly thought such things and powerful things like that when they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into riches or other material objects. A little by more than 30 years ago, as we see Barnes discovered how true it is that men really do think and courage. His discoveries did not come about as one sitting. It came little by little, beginning with a burning desire to become a business associate of the great Edison. One of the chief characteristics of Barnes' desires were that it was definite. He wanted to work with Edison, not for him. Observe carefully the description of how he went about translating his desire into reality, and you will have a better understanding of the 13 principles which this preaches. When this desire or impulse of thought first flashed into his mind, he was in no position to act upon it. Two difficulties stood in his way. He did not know Mr. Edison, and he did not have enough money to pay his railroad fare to Orange, New Jersey. The difficulty was sufficient to have discouraged the majorities of men from making any attempt to carry out their desires. But his were no ordinary desires. He was so determined to find the way to carry out his desires that he finally decided to travel by blind baggage rather than be defeated. To the uninitiated, this means that he went to East Orange on a freight train. He presented himself as Mr. Edison's laboratories and announced he had come to go into business with the inventor. Speaking at the first meeting between Barnes and Edison, years later, Mr. Edison said, he stood there before me, looking like an ordinary tramp, but there was something in the expression of his face which conveyed the impression that he was determined to get what he had come after. I had learned from years of experiences with men that when a man really desires a thing so deeply that he is willing to stake his entire future on a single turn up the world in order to get it, he is sure to win. I gave him the opportunity he asked for because I saw he had made up his mind to stand by until he succeeded. Subsequent events prove that no mistakes were made. Just what young Barnes said to Mr. Edison on that occasion were far less important than that which he thought. Edison himself said so. It could not have been the young man's appearance who got him his start in the Edison's office, for that were definitely against him. It was what he thought that counted. If the significance of this statement could be conveyed to every person who reads it, there would be no need for the remainder of this book. Barnes did not get his partnership with Edison on his first interview. He did get a chance to work in the Edison offices at a very nominal wage, doing work that was unimportant to Edison, but most important to Barnes because It gave him an opportunity to display his merchandise where he intended partner could sit. That's all. Thank you so much for your listening.